Hey, my name's Jason Bahr. I'm the president of Gateway Seed. We're out here with Riley Schlosser. Riley, I'll go ahead and let you introduce yourself and tell us kind of where we're at.
Yeah, like Jason said, my name is Riley Schlosser, and I help my dad and my uncle here on Schlosser Farms, and this is our field of 480 Gateway beans.
My name's Dawson, Mayo. I'm the district sales manager for the Southeast Missouri region down into Northeast Arkansas, and been dealing with Schlosser Farms for a few years here now, and had really great success, and so been going good.
Well, this is rotated every year with corn and beans, typically every year, right? So, we've had beans on this field for several years now and made some incredible yields. One thing that, is kind of neat on this farm is that for a long time, this area, beans were typically more May planted, early to late May. We've kind of taken the last 5 years and slowly introduced some real early planting here. When was this planted?
Yeah.
Late March?
Yeah, these were planted, I believe, March 20th, around that time period. And the last few years we've been getting earlier and earlier, and we've actually seen a lot of improvement over the years as far as planting earlier and just the way they do. It's just it's a learning period, but I feel like we're going in the right direction as far as what we're
I feel like a lot of what we see is, you do beat some disease pressure. You do, with these flex varieties, they're all getting a little bit more size, and things like that. So you're getting your node set really close together. It's holding the plant down a little bit, on some of this extremely, aggressive soil types. So that's been a big thing that's helped us here. One thing we were always worried about is when you get into May or you get into some of those time frames, lodging could be an issue, or sudden death could be an issue, where those are things. The beans have gotten a lot better on sudden death, but I think, just being able to hold the plant down a little bit and beat some of that disease has been a big help out here, along with yield. I mean, yield's been quite a bit, in my opinion, quite a bit better over the course of the last 4 or 5 years on these soybeans by pushing early.
I know a lot of guys sometimes get worried about back and forth between corn and beans during harvest with planting these beans earlier, and I'll get your thoughts, but I feel like, these beans, even being planted early April, late March, they've held on and really stay together, stay intact in the field, and let guys kind of get their corn out.
Yeah, that's been one really neat thing, is that we always talk about what maturities to go with. We've always felt, not that there's any wrong decision there, but we've always felt like the mid to late 4s have been the right answer for us. Not necessarily just yield, but mainly because if you can get in there before your corn, you're planting your beans early, then they come off right as your right as your corn's done and you're done cutting corn. Your beans are pretty much ready at that point. You go too much earlier, then you might run into some issues of trying to, have 2 crops ready at one time. So that's been, I think, the biggest reason we went with these maturities, and it's worked. The yield's been great, so it's hard to look at anything else at this point. But if anybody has any questions or concerns moving forward, or wants to look at fields with one of our sales reps, or with us, or our agronomist, or our product team, so feel free to reach out to us at any time. You can find out more information about all our varieties online at gatewayseed.com. You can look it up at any point. There's an info tab there that you can email us at. We can get with you, get our information to you, for whatever particular area you're in. But feel free to reach out. We'll come, look at your farm needs. What we like to do is place the variety specifically with what your needs are. Everybody's needs are different. Riley has different soil types all throughout his farm that we have to, really look at and adjust differently. But please feel free to reach out to, me, Dawson. We got people in Arkansas, Mississippi. We got people wherever you need it at. Just reach out to gatewayseed.com and email us or contact us, and we'll be in touch.